everyone. Hey, let me know if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Um, I'm trying to go in my other device here and everyone. Oh, let me. Sorry. Just going to share this real quick. Okay. All right. So, man, I feel like I haven't been on live for quite a while. We used to do these a couple times a week, and I've just been so busy. I haven't been able to do it. So if you're watching this live, let me know in the comments where you're watching from, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you interact with this live. So I want to, let's see here. I'm going to put my link in the comments. Give me a second here because I want to make sure everybody has access to this. So I'm going to pin this. If you're new and you've never been on one of my lives before, you haven't seen any of my content, my name's Jeff. I'm from Ohio. I help people reverse symptoms of metabolic dysfunction. So if you are dealing with any of these, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in just a second, but we help people reverse symptoms of metabolic dysfunction with these right here, these two products. Most of these things people are taking medication for, correct? So I want to share something with you. Let me see if I can pull this image up real quickly here. So if you look at this, and if you've never seen my lives, if you've never seen these products before or what I'm talking about, it's basically this. 9 out of 10 American adults are struggling with metabolic dysfunction. They have one or more of these symptoms, right? And things like cravings, belly fat, inflammation, diabetes, high blood pressure, the list goes on and on. So if you're on here and you're watching this, I want to know which of these symptoms resonate with you. Can you just put it in the comments? And if it's more than one, please put it in the comments. I'll give you a second here, but because I know things are a little delayed from restream to the actual live. So, but understand, 93% of us are struggling with these. So if that's you, let me know in the comments which one of these you resonate with. Is it the cravings? Is it the belly fat? Is it the fatigue, the high blood pressure? Maybe you're like me and you struggled with neuropathy. Let me know in the comments. Anybody? Nobody's dealing with any of these symptoms? So I was type 2 diabetic for 20 years. I was on all the medication, metformin, Januvia, was prescribed Trulicity, and nothing really changed for me. So metabolic dysfunction, gut health is the key to all this. It's something called insulin resistance is like the root cause core problem of metabolic dysfunction. Insulin is a hormone made in your pancreas. It helps move glucose out of the bloodstream to our liver, muscles, and fat cells to be used as energy. Ricky Johnson, you're dealing with neuropathy. Okay. Anything else on there that kind of resonates with you that you're dealing with? And if you are dealing with neuropathy, what have you tried in the past to kind of help with that? Because for me, I spent thousands of dollars. I tried everything from creams and lotions and orthotics for my shoes to massagers to soaking my feet to the point at the end I was getting injections between my toes to deal with the pain. So If you're dealing with any one of these symptoms, let me know in the comments. It could be more than one. For most people, it is more than one. But then let me know what you've done to combat that. You see, this all happens, insulin resistance happens, metabolic dysfunction happens when your cells stop responding to insulin. And Ricky, just so you know, man, neuropathy is one of the things that these two products help with. It helped me. My neuropathy is 90% gone. I don't want to say the neuropathy or the nerve damage is gone, but the pain associated with the neuropathy is gone. I'm no longer dealing with that constant burning, tingling, or that feeling like I had a rock right in the bottom of my shoe. I've tried to get the herbal cure, but can't get it. What do you mean herbal cure, and why can't you get it? Where are you watching from? Where are you located? If you give me a follow, I'll send you a message after this live. We can chat. I'm not going to be on here very long. Rona Graham says neuropathy. Rona, I think we've talked. Unfortunately, Rona, right now you're in Jamaica, and these products are not available in Jamaica currently. That's not saying they never will be, but there are some things you can do. You can reverse these problems without using these two products. These two products just make it so much easier. So I'm going to tell you how you can do it without the products. And then if you're like, well, I want to make this simple, I don't want to be dealing with this forever, I can also get you the information to look into these two products. So as I was saying, the pancreas produces insulin to try to keep the blood sugar levels normal, right? But over time, the high blood sugar, the fatigue, and eventually this all leads to type 2 diabetes. Now, here's how insulin resistance develops. And I want to show you another picture, and I'm sure this is probably going to be reversed. No, it's not. So it starts from spiking our blood sugar and our insulin too often. We eat multiple times throughout the day, okay? And when we do this, we spike our blood sugar and insulin multiple times. It puts us in fat storage mode and damage. So this constant eating is constantly keeping us in fat storage mode. When insulin is high, you can never burn fat for fuel. You're always in storage mode, and this causes damage. You want to live down here in this area where it's fat burning and relief, right? So how we do that with this protocol is we use these two products. The yellow one, we take that when we're trying to abstain from food. One of the best ways to keep your insulin low is to abstain from eating food. Go a period of time where we're not having to digest and process food. Our blood sugar and our insulin is staying at a steady normal range. Ricky says North Carolina. A guy said red Japanese herb with apple cider vinegar. Brother, I've tried the apple cider vinegar. I've tried the all that stuff, the cinnamon, the berberine, all that stuff. Nothing ever worked for me. This protocol is the only thing I've ever found that actually worked. Okay, so up in the comments, if you scroll up, you can see where I made a comment and I posted a link. You can go to that link and you can get these two products. And I'm going to explain it all to you a little bit more, right? So what we want to do is we want to sip this yellow packet. What we do is we wake up in the morning, we skip breakfast. And when we skip breakfast, I'm in the system and I'm really proud and amazed by your progress, Jeff. Yes, insulin resistance causes all these chronic illnesses. Thank you for sharing your live session. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for hopping on. So we want to not spike our blood sugar and insulin so many times a day. So with this protocol, we only eat 2 meals a day. And I know with the glare, it's kind of hard to see down here, but you can only see 2 slight rises in blood sugar and insulin here. Okay. And that's because we're only eating 2 meals. So when we're not eating, we're sipping this yellow packet. You put it in 16 to 24 ounces of water and you just sip on it. That's how I start my day because it gives me energy. It shuts off the food noise, etc. And then after lunch, I make a second one of these yellow packets and I sip on it. And the orange one, this one, we mix it in 8 ounces of water and we take it right before our meal. Okay. So this one has been proven to blunt glucose absorption, which helps keep blood sugar low and keep the insulin from spiking. Does that make sense? Are you all with me? So those of you that are putting symptoms in the comments, just understand it's really common. 93% of us are dealing with one or more of those symptoms. If we want to stop this fat storage and damage, we've got to stop eating so often of the wrong kind of food. Now, this protocol that I talk about, those of you that are listening, if this could work for you, if this could kind of stop that damage and fix that pain, is it something that you'd be willing to give a shot? I know myself, I was super skeptical when I found this, and I was really I was at my wit's end because I thought I'd tried everything and nothing worked. And I was so glad that I stumbled upon this. For me, it's been a game changer. So if you want to try this protocol, okay, understand retail price is almost $250 if you was to just go to the manufacturer's website. But since I'm an affiliate with the company, thanks, Chet. Since I'm an affiliate with the company, you can get it at the same price I pay. It's actually $159 if you do subscription, $169 if you do a one-time purchase. So if you get on subscription, you can get it for $159, okay? Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're like me. Another $159, $160 a month, it's not in my budget. It absolutely is in your budget because with this protocol, you're going to be skipping at least 1 meal a day plus snacks. Why? Because it shuts off the food noise. It curbs the cravings. Okay. So if you could do that and it would help, wouldn't it be worth $159 a month? If it could fix that neuropathy pain or the type 2 diabetes or whatever the symptom is that you're dealing with, wouldn't it be worth it? Because I would ask you now, if all the medications and things that you've been doing was working, like why are you even looking at this? Okay. So the best part and the thing that most people like about this is, unlike pharmaceuticals and medication, this comes with a 90-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Meaning if you do this consistently for 90 days and you're not happy with the direction that your health is heading, you can get all your money back. Okay. Who else gives you that option? Does your pharmacist or your pharmacy give you that option? Does your dietitian or your fitness coach give you that option? I've never had one do that. So if you're looking to reverse these problems and heal your gut and get some relief, sorry, because I'm mirroring my image. So when I show stuff, it doesn't look backwards. So when I'm pointing the wrong way. So here's what I would ask you. If this makes sense to you, what flavor do you want? Where do you want me to send the instructions to? Here's what I want you to do. If this makes sense to you and you're ready to try it, send me a message through Facebook Messenger, and I'll get you the instructions. I'll walk you through exactly how to order this protocol. You get me as a mentor. You get the same price I pay. You will never pay the retail price of $244. You'll never pay that if you order it through me. You will pay either the $169 if you do a one-time purchase, or $159 if you do subscription. Is that making sense? Now, I want you to understand something. This is not just me on here blabbing. This has over 20 clinical studies. It's available in over 60 different countries. It's listed in the Physician's Desk Reference, the PDR. Places like the Cleveland Clinic, the Sydney Institute, Stanford, Brigham Young have all done studies on this protocol. It's simple. You wake up in the morning, you skip breakfast, and you start sipping on the yerba mate. That's the yellow packet. Then you have your lunch around 11, 12, 1 o'clock. You sip another yellow packet in the afternoon. And you have the fiber, the orange or red packet, this one, right before dinner. I have not found anything simpler to sustain, and I've been on this for almost 3 years now. I took my A1C from 9.4 to 5.3. I took my waist size in jeans from a 42 to a 36. I'm down 74 pounds, off blood pressure meds, testosterone replacement meds, injections in my feet. My kidney function is restored, and I feel better at 55 than I did in my 40s. So if you're watching this now and you want to try this, send me a message. If you are watching the replay of this and this makes sense to you, this resonates with you, you have these things on this picture right here, and you're ready to get some relief, and you don't want to buy these products, remember, start every meal with fiber, cut out the snacking, and skip breakfast if you can. That's going to be hard just going on willpower, right? Only eating 2 meals a day. Eat 2 meals a day. Start each meal with fiber, protein, healthy fats. Keep the carbs low as possible. Drink close to a gallon of water a day. Make sure you're getting electrolytes, so some Celtic salt or some kind of electrolyte replacement. And you can do it without these products. I've tried that multiple times in the past, could never sustain it. So if you want to look into this protocol, reach out to me, send me a message. Go scroll up in the comments of this live. My link's in there. You can click that. That link gets you the same price I pay. And you will pay that same price forever. So I'm going to hop off here. I got to get on a couple of calls. I appreciate y'all for jumping in. And remember, nothing's going to change until you change it. All right. Have a good night, everyone.